Hello, everybody. This is Rock My Bean
Hello.
again. We did already Rush, and now we're doing the Righteous Brothers Unchained Melody. And I want to listen to it because it sounds like a very romantic song to me.
It is. This is probably the most perfectly sung, perfectly written,
Yeah.
perfectly instrumentated, that's a word, love song ever written.
Yeah.
I mean, ever written. In the 20th century, anyway. Now, we're in the 21st century, and it still remains there.
Yeah.
It is absolutely beautiful beyond description. And the way Bobbie Hatfield here from the Righteous Brothers sings it is just incredible. It is mind-blowingly good.
Amazing.
There is not a single singer out there that you or I know that is good as this. That's
Not
how good
Andy
this is.
Williams, not Michael
And
Bublé,
believe me-
and not Elvis.
No, and they're all really good singers.
Yeah.
But this is mind-blowingly good because this
Yeah.
Bobbie Hatfield has a range that most men do not have.
Yeah.
He's called countertenor. He's called a countertenor. It's very unusual to have this ability.
Yeah.
But he can sing low. He can go high. He can cover that range so easily. It looks virtually effortless.
Yes.
He isn't screaming. He doesn't have to squeeze his face or stretch his neck. He just sings like he's in the shower.
Yeah.
Now this song was
In the shower.
in a movie, 1990, I think. Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore called Ghost.
Ghost.
And it was a famous scene from that movie where he comes back because he was killed by a bad guy, and he comes back to his girlfriend, and this song plays while she's working on this clay pot, and he's caressing her, but she can't feel it. And this song plays, and it was just remembered by a whole generation of people that watched this movie. But this actually goes back to the 50s. But this was 1965 on the Andy Williams TV show.
Yeah.
Now, I might have been watching it. I was only 4 or 5 years old, and I probably didn't know what I was looking at. My folks might have been watching, or I was upstairs or whatever. But your mom and I were the same age.
Yeah.
We were only 4 or 5 years old. And so this is the Righteous Brothers on the Andy Williams TV show, 1965. The recording of this is so clear, so good for 1965. And the microphone he's holding, Mark, is like a little tiny microphone. It's teeny. I have no idea how they got such good sound out of that little microphone, but they did. And his voice is so good, it just blows you away. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Let's do it. Unchained Melody, The Righteous Brothers, 1965. It's been restored a little bit, so it's better quality, but we're ready to go. Here we go. Now. Rim shot. Rim shot.
My
That's a rim shot.
Yep.
That's a rim shot.
Yep.
It's a blues beat. It's a blues beat.
Yes.
lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much.
He looks like Dean Martin. He looks like Dean Martin. He looks like Dean Martin.
Still more, I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Whoa. I've hungered for time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I really need your love. God, speak your love to
That was so wonderful. That was so wonderful. That was beautiful. I didn't even. Oh my gosh! I got so emotional. You know what? That's the best. That's the best. That's the best love song that you can even sing for Valentine's Day.
You know, this is the kind of one you want to have in your wedding. That's how good this song is.
Yeah.
It's actually like the perfect love song. Now, you know what it's actually about.
Yeah, it's about love.
Well, more than that. Listen to the lyrics. He's talking about a person who has been gone from actually the story is he's been gone from his wife and his kids for so long, for whatever reason. Now, some people say it's because he wound up in prison for something he did wrong, or he's in the war, far away. Whatever reason is, he hasn't seen his wife and his kids in a long time.
Yeah.
And he can't see them. And he's wondering if she still loves him and still wants to be his, because he's alone and can't, and he's desperately longing to feel her touch and to have her love reciprocated. And it's a very... What do you think of his voice?
Ooh!
Okay. Well, don't try to reproduce it because you can't.
That was a really good voice.
Yeah.
Really good voice. I mean, so unexpected. I mean...
Did you notice how he was going... You know what he was doing? He was dancing around the notes. Very light, but delicately. He wasn't blowing out air out of his mouth. He was... very light and delicate, like a feather. He was tickling the song. He wasn't just pouring out a lot of loud notes.
He was...
And he gave emotion when he did that. He danced around the notes like a dancer.
Yeah.
And provided heavy emotion. The longing that you feel, it's like he actually felt the thing he's singing about.
Yeah.
And all the women I've watched who reviewed this actually are just like blown away by this. They actually, I love this man and this song. It's like literally touches them. And I've seen men the same way. It's so well done. It's so beautiful. So incredibly perfect.
Yeah.
No one ever done it before. And the instrumentation, the band behind him playing.
The instrumentation was amazing.
It was amazing. So Bobbie Hatfield owns this song. I know Elvis has done it and other people have done it, but Bobbie Hatfield, this is his song. Nobody has done it as good as him.
Yeah, and I really like the blues beat with the rim shot.
It's got a nice rhythm. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, you described it perfectly. It's so emotional and so beautiful and so perfect that it stands for this. 60 years, well, actually 1965. This was almost 60 years ago, and it's still holding up. It's still blowing people away today. And Bobbie died back, I think, in 2004 or 6, somewhere back then, in 63. His heart gave out or something. Anyway, very sad. The other Righteous Brother, Medley, is still around.
Yeah.
But Bobbie's not, and it's very sad.
Are they still singing?
Well, he's dead, so he can't be singing. His brother, the other guy, is still singing, but he's not. He died, almost 20 years ago.
Oh.
But anyway, this was an amazing performance. I don't know anybody who's seen it, almost anybody who's seen it and hasn't been knocked over by it. Some of the younger generation have watched it, and they said, well, I don't really understand it because we're used to having a little more crudity in our language and rap music and stuff and hip-hop. And I'm sorry that music has destroyed music, and it has. It's destroyed music. And whole generations of people do not know what good music is. This is quality music.
But
and
disco is not destroying.
thank God that this music is still out there and people are still listening to it. Thank to the internet for that, because this would be lost. It'd be lost. A whole generation would miss it.
Yeah.
But thankfully, people are listening to it, and it's in the 1990 when Ghost came out. It had a resurgence.
Yes.
And so the Righteous Brothers got back together and went out and sang this again.
Yeah.
Now, of course, he's been gone for 20 years, and so now YouTube is doing it, and the internet is bringing it back. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, that's really good.
All right, folks, well, that's all we have for this Rock My Bean. Now, Mark, on a scale of 10 to 1 being the worst, 10 the greatest song ever.
a 10.
Yep, I'm giving it a 10
Seriously, a 10.
Ditto. Same here. 10.
Ditto.
10.
10.
Exactly. So it's a 10. We both agree.
10.
10. Okay. All right, well, say goodbye to everybody, Mark.
See you later.
Please like and subscribe if you love what we're doing here. Listen to our ABBA Revival channel, and listen to our other reviews of bands Rush. We bring a lot of Rush songs right now. If you like
And
Rush
other music.
and other songs like this, right here. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. Stay happy, keep smiling, and we'll see you again next. Keep rocking on.